Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh, and sizzling news all day long. If this is your first time here or you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe, like this video. Also, leave your opinions in the comment section below as well. The House of Representatives has unveiled plans to launch a comprehensive investigation into the road infrastructure development and refurbishment investment tax credit scheme, which was initiated by former President Muhammadu Buhari in 2019. The decision follows the adoption of a motion of urgent public importance brought forward by Honorable Ibrahim Aliyu during the plenary session on Wednesday. The scheme, established through Executive Order Number 007, was designed to address Nigeria's significant infrastructure deficits by encouraging private sector participation in road development. Under the program, private companies that invest in the construction or refurbishment of eligible roads can recover their costs through tax credits against future companies' income tax liabilities. However, Honorable Aliyu raised concerns about the effectiveness and accountability of the scheme, arguing that 5 years after its launch, has yet to deliver clear results. In his lead debate, Honorable Aliyu emphasized the importance of ensuring public funds are used responsibly and questioned whether the scheme has truly contributed to bridging Nigeria's infrastructure gap. He noted that the federal government had previously stated that Nigeria would need approximately 348 trillion over a decade to close the nation's infrastructure deficit. Despite this massive need, the results of the tax credit scheme remain uncertain. The House observed that this tax credit scheme was meant to encourage private sector participation in road infrastructure development in Nigeria. It allows companies to recover costs incurred in constructing or refurbishing eligible roads as tax credits against their future companies' income tax liability, Aliyu said. Aliyu also pointed out that after 5 years, the scheme's viability, efficiency, and overall cost effective of a project completed under its umbrella have not been significantly evaluated. The House resolution seeks to investigate the projects completed so far, as well as a mechanism for ensuring accountability and transparency in how the scheme has been implemented. The tax credit scheme has been lauded for its innovative approach to solving Nigerians' infrastructural problem by leveraging private sector resources. Major corporations, including Dangote Group, have participated in the program, with some high-profile road projects being undertaken under the scheme. However, critics argue that while the scheme offers short-term relief for some road projects, it may not address the long-term structural issues of underfunding and mismanagement in Nigeria's infrastructure sector. Some stakeholders have also raised concerns that certain projects may not have been cost-effective or that the benefit of a scheme could be disproportionately favoring large corporations at the expense of smaller businesses. The House of Representatives has resolved to set up a committee to conduct a thorough investigation into the scheme. The inquiry will focus on evaluating the overall impact of a program on Nigerians' road infrastructure, the transparency of a project selection process, and whether the projects completed under the scheme have provided value for money. The House further observed that 5 years after its inspection, the scheme's effectiveness which hinges on the viability and cost-effective efficiency of projects undertaken, is yet to be ascertained, Aliyu stressed during the debate. You all, let me have your thoughts in the comment section. In essence, this project was, or this bill, could we say, was passed during the Buhari regime, where private companies and businesses have a right to construct any road they chooses, and then they will get their money back in tax return or tax reduction. This Honorable Aliyu is trying to evaluate if this method has been viable, if it has really given the federal government value for their money. We all know anything pertaining to Nigeria and Nigerians, we always look for ways to make profits our own way and to get money from the federal government. I am very sure that some people might have used this method, to defraud the federal government without actually giving value. Some people must have claimed money for work that has not been done with, using this method. We all know that this is also the same way that petrol subsidy now became abused over time because it was not checked, because most people would not even supply petrol and they will say they have supplied and they will come and collect petrol subsidy money, which is what we usually see with many government projects that are not properly monitored. We all know that anything concerning the federal government, I don't know, measures are not really put in place to supervise things like this, to monitor, to make sure that people are actually getting money for what they have done, not what they say they have done. There's a difference between the two. Now, before we go, guys, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. From Patrick, it says, is it the tension over the money they stole together, or what tension? Another comment from Lucky says, how many have they held accountable? It's just to deceive you all. They are all subject to Tinubu's orders. Just a waste of time. Let them start from the military. Useless people. In my own opinion, there's another thing. Do you think, let me know in the comment section if you support this argument, do you think that investigations that are sensitive such as this, for example, take the Buhari'S and EFCC very dark man in recent investigation that the House called them, that the House said they had, and this particular investigation as well, do you think that such investigation should be taken up by the House of Representatives or even the Senate? Do you think that they can really do justice to this kind of, very sensitive matter? Because in my personal opinion, I think that this kind of investigations should be left to the EFCC or other bodies or DSS, whatever, that can, really do proper investigation, unlike the kind of investigation that the House of Representatives will do. I don't think they would really know how to dig deep and find out the truth, because the investigation could only be based on what these people they are inviting to the House tells them. They do not really go out of their way to find out and make investigation on their own. In my opinion, like I said, I think that this kind of investigations should be left to the EFCC. You all, let me have your thoughts in the comment section. What do you all think about this? Subscribe to this channel, guys, if you haven't already done that. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.